reasons we agreed to enter this competition. I say we like Greg had much of a say in the matter. But to be honest, I've bullied my poor husband into doing it. I need to change the way I live my life and the way Greg lives his, for that matter, before the damage we've done to ourselves becomes completely irreversible. The weight gain we've both allowed in the last decade hasn't broken us, but there are some mighty big cracks showing. I'm as worried about his health as I'm sure he is about mine. He might not want to be a part of this competition, and I'll probably have to drag him kicking and screaming all the way through it. But I know he'll do it for me, and I know it's the right thing for both of us. The closer I get to 40, the more I feel every one of the 4 stone I've piled on in the last decade. Enough, as they say, is well and truly enough. So how does this monumental decision to change really happen? How does Zoe Milton, a woman who's become more and more painfully self-conscious in recent years, agree to take part in a competition that will air all her dirty, oversized laundry in public for the next 6 months? It starts late last year with a dress, and a great deal of mindless optimism. It was a lovely evening dress from Marks & Spencer, one I've had my eye on for several weeks now. Sharon's Christmas bash in town is only 3 days away, and I decide that I'll look bloody fantastic in this dark green silky number, with the pretty pattern running down the straps. What's more, the top half is designed with a definite corset-like effect that will hold a majority of Zoe Milton nicely in place while she dances her arse off to Girls Aloud at 3 a.m. This will prevent a repeat performance of what Greg likes to refer to as the titty flop trauma of New Year's Eve 2010, when the flowery dress I'd bought from H&M decided to give up its futile resistance against my ample bosom, and gave way at 2 of the main seams. This provided my cousin Jeff with a clear view of my left tit as I swung past him during the chorus of Come On Eileen. Unsurprisingly, we haven't heard much from Jeff since. This M&S green dress, however, looks like it can withstand all the abuse I can throw at it. Even as I admire it on the hanger, the emerald silk glittering under the bright arc sodium lights of the ladies' clothing section, I can tell it's going to be sturdy, steadfast, and perfectly suited for the job. There is just one small problem. The dress is a size 16. I, sadly, am not. Not anymore. I sloped over the threshold into the dreaded world of the size 18 lady about a year ago. It's been a good few months since I last plucked up the courage to stand on the scales, but I'm pretty sure the chances of me having lost any weight are next to none, given that I've done about as much exercise as half the cast of Super Size versus Super Skinny lately. Inevitably, there are no bigger sizes of the dress available in the shop. A quick consultation with Google suggests that M&S don't actually make a size 18 version of it at all. It's absolutely heartbreaking. But I want this dress, damn it! Just for once, I'd like to go out in something that makes me feel just a little bit sexy, a little bit confident, a little bit more like the girl I used to be before I wound up in this tired, unhappy body. Sod it. I'm trying the bloody thing on anyway. You never know. Dress sizes are always different shop to shop, so I might get lucky and find out that M&S have decided to start taking pity on the fat people of England and are now being generous with their size charts. With determination and hope, I march off to the dressing rooms, with the green evening gown billowing in my wake. Good morning, madam. The skinny blonde shop assistant greets me when I reach the changing rooms at the back of the store. How many items have you got today? Just this dress, I tell her, waving the object in question in her face. Okay, that's fine. She replies in a disinterested tone and hands me a plastic hook with the number 1 written on it. Feel free to use any of the cubicles. She pauses and looks me up and down. I know what's coming next.